Hey, no, I'd say let's get right into it because holy shit, what better intro are we going to have for episode 130, whatever?
Oof.
Talk about it. Let them know.
Let them know. Listen, it was a weekend of love, leanness amongst family coming out, the Rona, you know, our state uplifted, so we were able to move amongst that Memorial Day weekend. Went to first round, went to a birthday situation. Ladies, aunts, man, kutu. Shout out to my man Chazo. He had a birthday, and it was a little get together. I think his sister, she brought the brunt of the crowd because I think she had like 4 or 5 kids. I don't know. But, you know, it was a couple kids. You know, wasn't much. It was, it was that kind of came out. And what was my first experience with the social distancing post Corona quarantine parties? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I followed any rules. I don't.
Oh, wow. All the way.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, but it's like, you know, I almost felt, it almost turned into like, if I'm with you right now, it's like, well, nigga, looks like we both made it. So, I guess you're immune too. I guess we might be asymptomatic together. I'm not sure. I mean, it wasn't hugging and kissing and shit, but you know, I mean, it wasn't like there wasn't maybe a J wasn't going around, perhaps. You know, maybe it went around or two, but it's kind of like, you know.
Brave. Yo, you are now pastry as Columbus because you are traveling to the brand new worlds and
now
taking over the natives.
Look at, you see what happened? I came out, I'm looking wild, I'm eating fucking fruit roll-ups, nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas don't even understand. Let me show you niggas real quick, man.
Talk to them.
This is what I've been doing. Fucking post-COVID, slowly coming back into society. It wasn't that fucking crazy. It was some food. I ate a little bit, you know what I mean? So,
yep.
It wasn't a lot of daps, a lot of elbowing, fist bumping.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name? Mark? Ponytail Mark. All right. Elbow, nigga. You know what I mean? It was smooth. Had a couple of drinks. You know, enjoyed myself, sat by the little fire. Plus, I heard urban legend has it that the closer you sit to fire, it kills the bacteria known as coronavirus.
Hello.
I know. These are another urban legends, another myths.
Fireside chats.
You know what I mean? These are all up in the air in the bucket of Corona's mysteriousness.
Talk to them.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a smooth. It wasn't an all-night rager. You know, boom, boom, boom. Got the kids home. Well, you know, they definitely, I don't think they social distance that well. You know, I mean, they're like, hey, I haven't seen a fucking kid in fucking, hey, you want to play tag? Nigga, I know it's about 3 feet away, but we're going to, I'm tag, you're it. Let's go, you know. Wash your hands, though. We still try to stay with that, man. But, I mean, we weren't having them play with masks and nothing like that, you know.
Yep.
Which, irresponsible, I don't know, maybe. But, you know, guards coming down.
That's just to be seen. You know what I mean? I think now, like, you dipped the chip in, and we'll see what happens. Exactly. Hopefully it comes out whole.
You know what? I haven't looked in the jar yet, nigga. I haven't looked in the jar to see if I got to go fishing and pull it out through the French onion, nigga.
For real. I'm telling you. Just that salsa onion just on the fingernail.
Right.
You know what I mean? That weird juxtaposition.
Yes. I mean, that was, you know, and then that was that night. This is a weekend, a little bit, but not really. So it feels like it because after everything we fucking been through, it's like, holy shit. You know what I mean? This almost feels like a regular old thing we would have did last year. Now it's like this feels crazy. Yeah. like we, you know what I mean? It's all we're going to be talking about here. It's like, yo, man, you know, and everybody just complaining about the fucking masks in the store. And, you know, what are you going to do? Can't fucking breathe into things. And, you know, we're getting smothered. I get it. You're going to pass out sometime. I don't like being in the store too long with the mask. It kind of gets real funny after a while.
Yeah. That's
Too
why
much
it's crazy to me when you see people driving with it. I'm like, yo, you're going to pass out.
Right. Right. And I like the medical, like, thinner ones, the regular, because, the cloth ones are nice, but them shits is like, nigga.
I'm gonna hand sanitize on cam one time. You know what I mean? Let me hand sanitize on cam real quick.
Yeah. Get on that.
I'm all about to throw the hand sanitizer because you know what fucked me up? Today I went to the grocery store and I got my items, and I always go to self-checkout, but this time I was just like, I was about to walk by, and then there's a lady there. There was no one there. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll go to her. And everything went fine. She was nice, all that stuff. But then when I get in my car and I'm putting my groceries, I'm like, yo, she was wearing gloves. So then at this point, I'm like, yo, how long has she been wearing those gloves? How many people has she fucking taken with those gloves? How many fucking bits of cash has she gotten with those gloves? How many people's different credit cards has she taken with those gloves? Like, and then she touched all my shit. Then I just touched all my shit. And it's like, but you know what? That's how everything used to be back in the day with people's hands and everything anyway. So it's like, it's not a new thing being exposed to all that. It's just hopefully you're not exposed to the worst.
Like, this shit heightened you to another level. Like, it brought me to, like, I mean, I still keep my shit around. I'm still after, interaction over there. We in the car, I mean, at that point, I really did my barrier wasn't put up too high, but it wasn't.
Hold on.
It wasn't extremely gone, nigga. It just wasn't as high as I used to have the shit. I might have took off a brick or two, maybe a couple layers.
Bro, now, dare I quote the late, great, but still alive, Elton John, when I say the circle of life, because are you going to make Around the World in 80 Days back to asshole risk taker? Are you on a path right now in life where you started at asshole risk taker and then you went on a journey? Is that also the destination? Is that the beginning and the end? Is that the yin and the yang? Whoa!
I think in mid-flight, I noticed something was wrong about the destination, so I banged a Yui maybe. I think I forgot something back at the crib. Yep, potassium. It's just skating through. So yeah, I think I circled back, but if it ain't there, I'm gonna shoot right back though. You know what I mean? We try to get away from these ways and things. You know what I'm saying? But I was a little intoxicated. Look, not really. Well, no, was I that night? No, I think I was all right. I just smoked a little bit, and if I didn't, it definitely wasn't keg stands. I might be exaggerating how many people it really was. It was definitely less than motherfucking Dak Prescott from the Dallas Cowboys. I tell you that much.
Hopefully,
that nigga had about 28 people, 16 shoved in the closet. Nigga, there's only 10. I ain't maybe 11. He's a baby though.
Yo, and the people that are going to the clubs in Atlanta, that's crazy. And the parties and
I've seen that. I'm not ready for that. I seen that. Now you told strangers at that point. I mean, at this place I went to, there was maybe two faces I didn't know or so. You know what I mean? But they weren't even in my circle of conversation because I didn't know them. They were over there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like, yeah, but then you think about it, yo, we all grab the same spoons from these same trays of food. Nobody's really thinking. There's nobody serving us. So
yeah,
you fuck around and say, man, is this what people are doing? I think I fell into the rabbit hole of what people are doing right now of like, yo, the state's open, that means it's okay, right? You know what I mean? And it's baby steps, because I know like my lady's mother had a hard time getting out, and this was her first time being out since the beginning of it all. You know what I mean? And she was kind of real nervy about it, but she didn't stay that long. A little bit, she split.
Yeah, that's a whole new world type shit.
Right. My mother's was yesterday. That was her coming out party. As we drove down the street, and I screamed out the window, yo, she free. She's her first day out. You know what I mean? Yo, first day out. Yo, first day home. It's my mom's first day home.
My dude.
You know what I mean? Put your head out the window. First time I hugged my mother in fucking 4 months, man. Shit's real. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cool thing. So I fast forward through the weekend. That was yesterday. But so that was the first day. Just a little month, couple hours there, boom, boom, boom. We left out. I mean, shit, nigga. He was like sitting there like we ain't even do birthday cake. He had the fireworks in hand, like, yo, yeah, y'all leaving? Yeah, happy birthday, my G, man. I respect you, bro. But we got it. You know, we had kids too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like, get the little niggas
you always
home.
get the good excuse of kids.
Man,
you know what I mean?
but you know what I'm saying? But it was all fit. It was all love, though. So, you know, like I said, it wasn't that many people because we were the last ones to leave, you know. So,
wow.
You know what I mean? So, and it was already 8 o'clock, you know what I mean? So, it was like 8:30. So, it wasn't we got there late and left early. So,
nice.
It's smooth, but it was a risk taken. It was an asshole risk taken.
Calculated.
Listen, it was yo, my force field has been broken to exposure, nigga. So that was on Saturday. Sunday comes. That was a later on. What was this? Wait a minute. Am I fast forwarding? Was it a Saturday, Sunday, or Sunday, Monday? It was. See, that's when you had a good weekend, right? You got to fucking figure shit out, maybe.
I think that's part of the quarantine haze, though, because I never know what day it is anymore.
It's true. I was like, what the fuck day did we do what? I think it was Sunday, Monday. Nope. Yep. Sunday, Monday, and yesterday was Tuesday. Right. So today Wednesday, though, right?
Today's Wednesday, but you know what messed me up about today was because Tuesday is trash day and recycle day. And today, before this podcast that we're recording on Wednesday, when I went out for my run, everybody's trash and recycle is out because they push a day because of the holiday.
Yes.
Figure it out. We are adults.
I remember last night, late night, before I was about to leave out the door, I'm like, fuck. And I'm just like, yo, gotta get this, bag that, get the ash out the fucking fire pit. You know what I mean? Bag that, toss that.
Talk to him.
So it was Sunday, day one, post-virus quarantine get together.
PVQG.
It was day one, nigga. That's when that shit come up in. You know, you watching like when them horror movies and shit, and you know, day one comes up in the fucking bold print on the bottom. Yeah, nigga.
A little bass hit. Boom.
Right. They might have a little clock on the bottom to what hour it is, nigga. 23rd hour. Mm-hmm. Not too sure. So slept through that night. Woke up. Okay. All right. But I don't know if it happens that quick. But I think it's days later, right? So I'm gonna know on a follow up next week. You niggas gonna get the truth. All right.
Well, from what they say, you know, usually it's that 2 weeks. You know, if you make it 14 days without feeling any effects of anything, you should be in the clear from what they're saying. But also, you know, who knows what to believe anymore, and everybody switches everything anyway.
And you know what's crazy? I felt irresponsible until I seen them niggas in Atlanta, and I didn't feel too goddamn bad. I was like, look at these niggas, though. There's about 800 of them in the goddamn club. Couldn't wait to get in there. Like, yo, man. Woo.
Boozy tried to warn them.
Listen, people live for those lives, man, for that life. You know what I mean? It's like, I gotta have it, B. I need to be around 600 people at all times, B.
Or else.
Right. Or it's gonna be somebody's not gonna be feeling too well. Yeah. But you know, that was, you know, and day two was a smooth, you know, the Mrs. Pastries, moms and pops, Big Papa George, my G. They had an anniversary, so So you know, we just went over there, you know, cook. I manned the grill, boom, boom, boom. I cooked some burgers with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Simple. You know what I mean? Had a little bit. Her mom's, her sister, and her nephew, son, and her 2 daughters. So I was counting. I was like, yo, man, are we fucking up? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. It was 11. It was 11. So I had my daughter. And
yeah,
then,
I don't think any of that shit matters. Like,
I think they popped it out to 25 now. I think it's 25.
Oh, shit. Yo, but this is the thing too, where when has anything that they've said been right this entire fucking time? And we're still going by, yeah, man, but they just said, you know what I mean? Because we're giving them like weathermen type fucking leeway here. Where it's like, well, they said.
I'm not that bad. Like I'm still, you know what I mean, with the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm seeing the rebels out there. I don't know if you've been seeing them, but there's some rebels coming in these gas stations. They coming in hot. Like, you know what I mean? Still without, you know, when they like, yo, my man, the signs, and then you see some stores that just give the fuck up. You know what I mean? You walk in there, it's like, you go in there, it's like, oh, word? Oh, that's what we doing? That's what it feel like, but I'm just sitting there. I'd rather be like, that's cool. We keep it here. Let me get 3 vanillas and a Snickers.
You have so many adventures in the goddamn gas station. Like, one day I'm going to sit down with all our episodes and just do a supercut of the amount of shit that happens to you at the gas station.
Yo, it's a place, man. And if you ever in New Haven too, man, and motherfuckers know when you're around the way and you live in New Haven, and gas stations like on Whaley Ave, they're adventures, man. Those motherfuckers, a nigga tried to sell me one time. Late night, I had to run there that's where I lived. This some years ago. I lived on that side of town, closest one. Late night, that's open. Got my slippers still on. I'm not trying to go too far. Drive up the block. I pull into the gas station. This nigga comes up to me with a fucking garden hose still on the rack, trying to sell it to me for $10. I said, nigga, I don't even own a home to, you know what I mean?
Use that.
Right, like, what we doing right now? That might even be one I already told before. I don't
remember it, but we also have done 130 something episodes, so
maybe, right. You know what I mean? If you ask my loved ones, they know every fucking one. Like, yeah, we know you.
But you know what? I tell you, whether I've heard it before, I enjoy it this time around again. You know what I mean? I've had ice cream. You know what? I'm gonna probably have it again. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's good. It's like, you know what I mean? If you tell a good story twice, that's fine. You know
right. Yeah. I be telling these niggas, man. It's damn, man, you just telling, yo, nigga, it's a good one. You know what I mean? Because but there's truth to nothing worse than the nigga that tells that story that's like, if you didn't think it was really funny that first time, it's like, yeah, no, I don't want to hear that again. I don't want to keep hearing it. If I didn't find it amusing the first time, hearing it multiple times is probably just piss somebody off. I don't know. Or just bury in your phone. Like, oh, the joke's coming. As soon as you start hearing the startup of the punch.
What was I doing? Yeah.
It's just burying this motherfucker. Capital A Alpha. So I mean, yeah, that's day 2 was a
double dip, if you will, a double dip.
Responsible day because I had to go to work, so I didn't really get to sip and grip. But there was a lot of, we hung there for a sec, you know, she was going in, had to go, her and her sister. So then it kind of spilled back over here, and now niggas putting the firewood together and fucking splitting and gripping and dropping and lighting, and had the fire pit in the backyard, which is, you know, her daughter's sister, son, her man, which I know from back in the day. And we put by the fire, because once again, urban legend,
clear it out.
Fire kills it all. Niggas stay close to the fire and it kills the bacteria.
Is it the fire or is it the smoke?
Who got that fire? Who want the smoke?
I want the tires with the spokes.
Oh my God. I want to retire with my folks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I want to make it to a day where me and my motherfucking mother are in the retirement home. Like, that be some shit, nigga. The same goddamn home. Oh, man. That's some crazy. It can happen because a lot of people have kids younger, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Or mom could live to be a long time. It's like, man, you hit 65, mom 85 or something, and she had you at 20. Here y'all go. I mean, 65 kind of feel young to be in a retirement home, but you might have to. If, you know, who knows? You might have some disabilities. Ain't nobody fucking taking care of you. So,
Yeah, man. I don't want to make it to the retirement home. I don't want to get there. No. I hope that I live a long time, but I don't want to go to the retirement home. Like, I think, man,
I feel like that's what they're gonna do to me. But you know, it's all good because I'll probably use all my best cheesy lines on nurses and shit, yo. Drop shit on the ground like dumb shit. Back in the 90s, girl. Back in the 90s. Like this nigga talking 1990s. Fuck is 2064. What the fuck is
that shit would be the worst.
Right. Oh man. Let's see, 2060. You know, that shit. If I'm up there in my 80s, man, that should be like 2060, man.
I'm hoping when we get up there, like body part replacement will be like nothing. It'll be like what LASIK is now. You know what I mean? How they fix your eyes. I bet you they'll just be like, oh, you're old, so you're brittle. Bzzz. No, you're not. Maybe we might get there. You don't know.
We might be at that advanced level of like, let these little niggas keep playing with gadgets. Let them keep having, let them keep doing what they're doing, parents, man, because then they're going to invent some shit they're going to save our ass one day. It's going to be all through some programming or something. And then they got all the, what's that shit? Like the 3D printer that fucking can replicate and cloning fucking hearts and goats and shit. Come on, man. This shit, you know what I mean? There's a lot of shit we don't know.
Third nut.
Right. See, that's one thing about fruit by foot. You got to talk. You got to wait until you talk some shit. Shit get real, nigga.
Oh, you
that
you sound like you only work on Cadillacs.
You want to get a carburetor? You want? Before I think I'm back, boy, I already get you a carburetor up in there. I need 2 bolts. I'm gonna need 2 bolts on a ratchet.
Oh my God. We know for 35 minutes. 35 minutes.
35 minutes. Give me a 13 millimeter.
Oh shit.
Cadillac. Oh man. Cadillac man. This is my look when I'm this nigga that. This is the Cadillac man look. I gotta get this one back to him sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Sell it.
Pastry, give me the Cadillac man.
Yo, and the mug tops it off. You know what I mean? It's just we making deals. That's a deal mug right there.
Man, listen, man, you niggas, you don't even know what's in this cup. It might not be nothing.
I might be wish sipping. Just wish something I could.
The wish sip. Niggas don't know about that wish life. Wish sandwiches.
You remember Floyd Mayweather when he was fighting Conor McGregor during all those press conferences when Floyd he had an empty cup, but he just kept pretending like he was drinking because that was his nervous tick. It was ridiculous. He just kept
See, and that to me, if I was like in some fucking psychology major class or something, it'd be like, that's signs of me of being very nervous. You know what I mean? His body is a nervous habit he's doing. Like, haha, I gotta talk my shit, but I'm really nervous, so let me keep sipping on this empty cup. You know what I'm saying? I never had a psychology class, but I'm pretty sure that's the type of shit they'd tell me.
I think you nailed it. Listen, me, myself, knowing absolutely nothing, I think you nailed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if you take it with me that don't know shit, you got that.
I think you got it. You know what I mean? The gist of it, at least. Footnotes you had. Yeah.
Yo, I swear, if you just pitch it to somebody that way and you say it in such a nice, he's gonna take it so nice because it's not understanding because the delivery didn't match what the fuck he said. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh man, yo, the world is a crazy place, and the world just continues to be a crazy place, man. And I don't understand what is happening. You know what I mean? And but I'm going out there.
Yeah, I tell you, man. But people been really. I haven't really been to the stores since the opening, like the stores that haven't been open, like clothing stores. I mean, that's my next experience probably.
Wow. Yeah.
Soon. With my daughter's birthday is coming up, and she wants clothes. She want to go shopping. So it's kind of like, all right, now. What I always do before every purchase, all right, baby, go try that on real quick because I'm not buying it. Come on, don't fit the right way. You know what I mean? And then when we coming back, no, we're not going to do that. You know what I mean? So try everything on, see how I feel. You like it? Okay, we purchase. But now they're saying they might, I don't know if they're not doing that or they might not let you try on because of, supposedly they're supposed to like fucking do some kind of steam
They
cleaning.
got to steam clean everything, yeah, if you put it on. I know.
So you look at those, and you remember if you ever go to those, like, you know, I always try shit on too myself. Fucking like at Burlington, you know, you look at those racks that are always full at all times. You know, it's like, yeah, you got to steam all that shit. They got racks and racks full.
How do you do that? How do you even sell a coat? Like, everyone has to try on the fucking coat before you buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna. Nobody buys a coat without fucking.
I think they're gonna. My opinion is, I haven't looked it up, but they might just fucking be, hey, listen, you buy, you keep. You don't like, you can't bring it back into 90 days or something. You know what I mean? It's like there's a no return policy clause or some shit, like within so many days or some shit you can't, you know, maybe. No,
I've seen a lot of those signs up, and it's just, I wonder if that's how it's going to be. Like, does it ever go back to where returning things after you bought it is something? You know, that'll be interesting. Or if it's just from this point on, be careful what you fucking buy. You know,
right? And that's something to pay attention. That's when you said that. That's something to pay attention to with the whole. I think too with the whole. What's gonna stick from this? You know what I mean? What's gonna kind of carry out and become a thing because of this for good?
The new normal.
You know what I mean? Never again will you go into a bathroom and see paper towels. Now the people that have been trying to get this whole fucking touchless blow drying thing that they always been
touchless society,
right? And the guy that's like, I need to budget my shit, nigga. I can't afford to get one of them electric machines running up my shit in the bathroom. So hey, I'm gonna keep paper towels.
Yeah.
Nah, can't do that no more. It's gotta be touchless. Everything's touchless. Touchless entries, sensors that go in bathrooms and shit. They don't touch the doors. Who knows, nigga? You know what I mean? It's like everything's touchless.
Whoever owns Can't Touch This by MC Hammer could definitely make some money right now.
Right.
Like, I'm sure somebody wants it for a fucking commercial or something, you know?
Touchless dating, nigga. Which, I mean, it probably should be a little bit. At first, it probably should be. I don't think you should come out the gate touching.
The first time you do anything together is you each stand on one side of the bed and just jerk off, and she rubs her thing, and like, all right, well, you know, maybe we'll touch one day, but I guess is that third base now?
They gotta have phases of the shit where the red phase is 6 feet away. You know what I mean? You masturbate and watch each other, and then, you know, maybe next week you can go into phase green. You get about 4.5 feet. You know what I'm saying? Work down to that pink phase. You want that pink phase? The
pinky stink phase.
Pink phase is interlock, nigga. Interlock. You know what I mean?
Speaking of interlock, we are going back to space soon. I know, fucking like real soon. That shit is crazy.
They gonna bring Corona up there and fuck shit up too?
Maybe, you never know.
I didn't even think of that. Then nobody's been launching nothing, huh? NASA ain't been moving. Them niggas is moving, man.
That's the best way to put it, though. Ain't nobody launching nothing.
So I know there's a, you know, crisis going on and shit, but you know what I mean? Can we get a little bit of launch time?
NASA, we're going back to the moon and beyond. SpaceX.
Niggas ain't been to the moon in fucking 50 years, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man.
Yo, and even that story, like, speaking of how every now and then we talk about conspiracies, dude, that shit makes no sense, you know? I'm sure, but to people that wanted to make the sense that they wanted to make, it can, but, man, that moon story don't make no sense.
It don't. I'm trying to say.
And we can't go back because we have enough.
How do we get enough to get there the one time, and then all this fucking technology now? Way more than fuck we had then. We can't do it again? Come on, man.
And they're saying they just lost how to do it. That's the thing, too, where it's not like, that's the official story is like, oh, yeah, we messed up that paperwork. We don't know how to do it anymore. Like, huh?
Yeah, that's what we run away. It's like, no, you can't do the technology anymore. I mean, you can only fucking create legs that a man can have that'll win fucking Olympic medals and then go on and fucking kill his wife. But we can't send the niggas to the moon again. I don't, this niggas winning medals, B, with fucking prosthetic legs that look like fucking grasshoppers, fucking arms and shit.
Winning medals with the metal.
That was a crazy story, though. No, with that dude, man, he fucking killed his wife. Remember, he tried to say it was a mistake. He thought that she was an intruder or some shit. Shot through the door.
Bro, I think that shit happened when you were in your apartment, and we used to sit at the kitchen table. I think that's when that happened. Like, I feel like I remember us like talking about it while looking out that window. Not together. Yeah. I mean, I was looking out the window. We weren't.
What are you yawning out the window?
Yo, come bask in this light with me, my G.
Yo, let's have this moment in the light about this nigga's body and his wife. Oh, man. But no, that was a crazy one, man. I mean,
Yeah.
And that was the whole talk, too, about was that fair that nigga was winning? Because it was like, isn't that an advantage? Because he was like, had some design problems that run faster than the average human, nigga. Like,
just straight up, you don't get tired because there's no muscle down there, and it's tough. Yeah, and then you're putting more up here, but is it equivalent?
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that nigga was moving. Like fucking Roadrunner.
Yo, NASA. Check this out. NASA says here, industry is designing. Oh, hold up. Let me get that. Probably starts with a. Yeah, okay. Industry is designing and developing modern reusable human landing systems to take astronauts from lunar orbit to the surface of the moon. American companies will build and supply the gateway. Our new outpost in orbit around the moon. Duh. We are now also discussing additions to the gateway from our international partners. From low Earth orbit to our return to the moon, we are laying the foundation for humanity's next giant leap, human exploration of Mars. Whoa.
Man, I think they're supposed to be working on that. I thought they were supposed to have did that shit, man. I don't know. What the fuck are we funding right now, man? Yeah. These trillions of dollars and shit. Yeah. We, can't feed the poor. Yeah. We don't got it. You know what I mean? We can't even send niggas back to the moon, man. What the fuck is that, man? What are they doing?
That's a great question. And because it's not like they have small budgets. You know what I'm saying? Their budgets are ridiculous. They're just like, all right, let's cut this huge chunk for them. All right, you guys go do what you want now. All right, the rest of the world will survive. Like, yo,
I would like to see NASA employees fucking home. I'm pretty sure they're fucking nice. Yeah, they're getting paid well. What the fuck are you niggas doing? Are you doing research or you fucking around all day? Niggas fucking... You walk in NASA, they're fucking playing hacky sack and shit.
Yeah, I know. You walk into NASA like, an angry father that, is just divorced and came back to the house for the first time and found the kids sleeping late on a Saturday. Just, hey, what are we doing over here?
Is this what's going on? Where's your mother? Oh, she's in the fucking room with another guy? In the house that I built.
It's my weekend, Cheryl. It's my weekend.
It's my... I think I know that like... Kicking the door, waving the snubby. Yo, pop you in your hubby, baby. Yeah.
Waving the snub.
Waving the snub. And the name of the episode is Waving the Snub. You know what time it is, people.
Waving the fucking snub. I love it. But I will tell you, I've never felt more like an opportunity to make something else happen, like with just creative juices and with the entrepreneurial spirit, like we were talking about last time. I feel that's one thing that rubbed off on me with the world stopping was like, holy shit, wait, let's take a second. We have other options here. Like, let's fucking do something.
Like, yo, it can be taken away, so let me take advantage of the time I got. Whew. Rona did that.
Hopefully you won't have to go through that.
Rona did that. You don't gotta go through that. Rona did that.
Rona did that.
Hopefully you don't have to go through that. Oh man.
Hobie's home sitting in his favorite chair.
We gotta get Fat Cat on probably on a chime in too at some point. He just came back from a road trip down to Tampa, so this is an interesting one to hear about what's going on. My brother's been giving me info because they just went on. They're currently in South Carolina. They drove down there. You know, no flights, nobody's flying. They all drove. His wife, my brother's wife's sister lives down there. You know, and she got like a farmland kind of, you know what I'm saying? So she's super social distant from her neighbors, which, I mean, no bullshit. Like, I'm talking a horse. Let's see. She has a horse, a donkey, 4 goats.
Dunk.
Go ahead. 4 goats, 4 dogs. What else? She just traded her chickens in for the motherfucking, for the goats. Yeah, yo, when I was told this information, I told my sister-in-law, I was like, yo, what fucking century is your fucking sister in? What are we doing? I was like, this is great. She's fucking trading chickens for goats. Like, this is like, she's tapping into a real old worldly classic right there, man. You know what I mean?
Real.
Like, we trading goats for chickens, baby. What you need? I need milk. You need egg.
Trade. Who's got the butter?
But no, what was interesting is, it was something along the lines, my brother, see, when the clap comes, it's no serious. There was something along the lines that my brother was telling me on their ride down there, him and his wife. I don't know the exact words, but they had multiple signs on your drive down, basically saying Yankees go home. Not want to hear. Yeah, because, you know, we're ground zero to the shit up here. They were basically saying Connecticut, Jersey, New York, we don't want you to
with that shit.
Right. It was like Yankee go home. It was like they seen multiple signs on the drive down from certain states because they know those signs probably been up now, mind you. You know what I'm saying? Because when the beginning of the shit, people kept like, yo, I'm flying south.
Yeah.
Shit's up here in the north. People that got money and could move, they trying to go. You know what I mean? We going down there. All these people that got like summer homes and shit all through the south, better believe they gathered up their family, close ones, and piled people in. And I got a cottage down in fucking Tennessee. Let's go. You know what I mean? So Tennessee's like, yo, cut that shit out, man. Stay where you at, nigga. Quarantine. Get the fuck out of here. You might got this shit in your suitcase or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's got to be a whole different thing because that's crazy too. Like, imagine you live down south, but you don't live all the way down south, or wherever you live down south, where you're like, oh man, all right, it's only happening up there. That's almost even a worse feeling of then you're just sitting there like, damn, but they're gonna bring it here. It's almost like worse knowing, you know, of just like,
that's
yeah, we're
like,
here, and I know what they're gonna fucking try.
Right, the British are coming type shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, Revere on a horse, nigga, sits on the porch with a shotgun. I'm like, yo, I'm hitting anything moving. They don't got a southern accent. You know what I'm saying? You niggas got anything that sound like a New York accent, you're getting popped. That's all I'm saying. You better work on your accent. Bring out that Cadillac
plates.
Right, right. Put the plates out. You know what I mean? You know, up north, that's where we got an advantage because we know more people. We got a guy at all times. I know I get a fake plate right now. I probably can't personally know the person, but I know a guy that knows a guy. That's just.
Dude, I saw somebody on the fucking Facebook Marketplace asking for that. Somebody just popped the most illegal thing ever. He asked for it on Facebook. It was like, so I wonder if it was like, yo, is somebody really that fucking dumb, or was that like, is that an operation? Because it seems like you'd have to be so dumb to ask that. You'd have to be so dumb to answer that. You'd have to be so dumb to meet a fucking stranger and sell them like your old plates or something. So that shit had me question. I was like, yo, maybe that was a sting, or is somebody just that dumb?
Right. It's either the dumb guy or the guy trying to find the dumb guy.
Yeah.
So are you the dumb nigga or are you trying to find the dumb nigga? What kind of sting is it? Like, what sting is it?
Which sting is it? The crow or the fucking surfer? Which sting is it? Bars!
Oh, shit. Oh, man. The rock singer, too? Was that nigga Sting? The wrestler or the singer? Where we at?
Which sting is it?
Ah, shit. The The bumble or the wasp?
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Or is it the belt or the switch?
Why won't Jay-Z let us write for him? What the fuck?
Hey, Hope don't got to do that. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can do that for him. Hope ain't got to go through that.
Yeah, but imagine that. Like, you're standing out on the, and not because of anybody's skin color, but imagine, like, I picture people standing out on their front porch, just like looking at the sky, like, I know these motherfuckers are coming, you know? Just chilling down south, just like, man.
Yeah.
I know these motherfuckers are coming.
It's like being on the fucking plane and, like, you know, one of the old, like, war movies you see, and they're on a plane and the fucking enemy's, like, on the horizon. It's like a mirage at first, and it turns into a line of fucking horses. They're fucking, like, here they come. I knew I seen them niggas from afar.
For real.
Yeah, that hazy film that comes into focus, like, that's niggas. That's horses. Okay.
Is that thunder?
Is that thunder? Put your ear to the ground.
Blackfoot.
Young Padawan. Yeah, so he's down there in South Carolina, but that was interesting. I'd like to try to see if I should tell him to take some pictures down there on the way back up. Oh yeah. Well, on the way up, they probably said thanks, niggas, for coming.
I know. Bye bye. Yeah, probably don't come back. All that shit, you know.
Right. Don't come back now here.
Exactly. Don't let the door hit you. Let the door split you.
Right. As soon as he start talking, it's not gonna be no more. You know, the South is usually friendly. Them niggas probably found their arrogance real quick. Fuck that. Went back to some old ways.
I know, and just really nice apologies, like, oh, well, I'll be damned, sir. Now, I really am sorry, and I'll fucking duck on a Tuesday, but I will tell you, I can't let you in my house. Now, listen, any other time I let you in my house, but right now, I can't let you in my house. Now, I'm a good Christian woman, and I believe in doing nice things for each other, but right now, I'm not going to be able to do it because of the COVID.
That's somebody.
That person exists.
That's my Aunt Bay right there. That's my. Oh my God!
Just an internal war, just fighting with themselves over like, well, I am a nice person, but I don't want to be rude, and I don't want to catch the COVID. I don't.
Martha, how the hell can I be rude to this? How the HE double healthy sticks can I be rude? Because you're not gonna say he's gonna get real close, but gosh darn it, HE double hockey stick. Oh man, but you know. Good for them niggas, man. Because you know what? I felt like if we had some shit that hit the South real crazy and them niggas was being irresponsible and they try to bring that dumb shit up, yo, we be like, yo, man, come on, man. We got motherfuckers fighting.
Stay down, dog. Stay down.
If a motherfucker up north can fight over a block, we can sure as hell fight over a border, nigga. When the dove cries.
Just sheath your sword. Just sunk.
Ooh, and the no look too, so you know it's like I ain't even got to see it go in the hole. I trust, nigga. That's a trust sheath.
Trust sheath.
It's a no look thrust. Because if you miss, you know you're gonna lose at least two. But I say, if you look at the angle, it probably my guess would be it would be the thumb and the pinky together. Ugh. You'd be like,
what you gonna do with 3 left?
You doing nubby and shit.
That shit looked like a Mario Kart trophy.
It's that pooper tower shit. But yo, think about it, man. Just like, yo, shorty, if my hand started looking like this permanently and it like this was no fingers and my shit was like this, when that shit healed and got like, cause I'm gonna lotion the shit out of it, it's gonna get real smooth. You know what I mean? And if I just start, look, you know what I mean? And then you get to this shit, what becomes the wiggle, nigga? And then, come on, man. You got a homemade stimulus package.
In there. Oh, my God.
What? You know what I'm about? I would take advantage of that. If I had no fingers, nigga, then, baby, I could do wonders.
Dog. That shit is like a Mario Kart trophy. Look at that one on the, look at that one on the. You could make it like that.
So, Beck, so that's that new sexual position. Yeah, let me put you in the Mario Kart trophy, Beck.
Hit you with that claw. That Inspector Gadget.
Give you that Mario trophy.
I love it. Yo, and we have hit the finish line here on the Watermelon versus Pumpkin podcast for this episode 130 something, probably, because time means nothing anymore because we're in the quarantine. I am your, not his, maybe his and not your co-host, Lil Mattress, LILMATTRESS on everything. Look out for those unboxing videos coming out.
Ooh, unbox these niggas and pop these niggas young.